Welcome, our May Student of the Month. Please introduce yourself to everyone.
Hello, everyone. My name is Monika Norman, and I own Spa Esoteric in downtown McKinney, Texas.
Thank you. Welcome.
15 years.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, it has.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's very well established. So this could be a long answer, but what brought you into this industry?
Well, I had a great aunt when I was a child. She had a salon in her house. And so I kind of grew up in the industry. And she had all these little ladies come in, and we had Brown Betty teapots and pie and, trashy magazines. And she was just very old school. So for a long time, I wasn't allowed in the salon because I was too young. And then as I got older, I just felt like there was magic going on in there. And so then when I went to beauty school, I lived with her, and that was really interesting because things were starting to change in our industry, and hers really had not. So we had quite a few conversations that were entertaining. And then I just kind of went from there. So as we were allowed, as hairdressers, we were only just allowed to do hair. And then in the 70s, we were allowed to do skin. So I got into skin. Then we were allowed to do nails. So I got into nails. And then I thought, okay, I'm working from here to here and here to here. I might as well do here to here. So then I went to massage school as well. So I can do your whole body.
That's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Really easily. So there's that.
Well, there's so many avenues in this industry that one can go down. So what capacity do you feel like you use your skill set in your spa?
So I do hair, I do skin, I do nails, and then I developed this oncology program. So we do a lot of oncology work. We're the only full service oncology day spa in the state of Texas still, which is good and bad. We've trained a lot of people, both in aesthetics and massage. And then I do manicures and pedicures. And being an old hairdresser, it's been beneficial because I've been working on wigs since I was 15. So that's been a minute. Nothing, bothers me about that at all. And then also with clients with their hair coming in, we can help them with the folliculitis. We talk to them a lot about their diet, how much water they're consuming. We're kind of the bridge between medical and real life.
I love that so much. That's so needed. You and I have had long conversations about this. Mm-hmm. Just that underserved population. Mm-hmm. That just have to, figure it out on your own, but you don't even know what you're doing.
Well, the doctors don't know what we know, and it's everyday things. What type of soap can you use? What type of deodorant should you use? How important is water to maintaining your infusions? What's going to happen to your hands and feet? Are your nails going to fall out? So there's a lot involved. And the doctor's job is to get you well and then go to the next person. So we kind of fill that gap of what your new normal can be like.
I love that. And you are so just have allowed yourself to be so educated in each aspect. So hair and nails and skin, when it comes to the journey people go through with cancer treatments.
It's very specific. It's not difficult, but you have to understand that we tell all of our clients, if you're going to have chemo and radiation, those are metallic properties. Everything that comes in our body, we sweat out. So you have to think of your body as having a sheet of aluminum foil over it. If you're putting a chemical on it, you can cause anything from an irritation to anaphylaxis. And then you have a whole nother problem. So there are certain treatments or certain chemicals that we do not use on our oncology clients, just to be safe. some people don't have reactions at all. Other people, it can be quite severe. So we just try to give them a ballpark reference point and see what we can do that will be better for them.
I love that. And it's such a wonderful place that you've created, because I've been there, but it's also safe for this special population. And I think that that's lacking in their lives.
It is. Even after COVID, we had a large number of our cancer clients start to come back because they said, I feel safe in here. It's clean. I've always been real crazy about clean and sanitary. We've always used hospital grade stuff, but it doesn't smell like chemicals either, because that's not good. And you can leave all that cancer stuff at the front door and come in and have facials and massages and manis and pedis and hair treatments, just like your friends. So I've created a menu just for oncology clients, and it includes treatments for a companion, because there is such a thing as companion burnout, caretaker syndrome. It's awful. So you can come in with your friends or your loved ones or whatever and have a treatment for the same price, which we do at a very reduced price, because cancer is expensive as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've had lots of conversations of all the taxing aspects of somebody living with cancer, and like you said, their caretakers and loved ones too.
Yes.
Yes.
And then if we're going to have a chat, it just gives that more information to their loved ones as well, so that they understand certain things are going to be better for them, or they can help them. If you really don't like drinking water, okay, well, just freeze some berries and pop them in there, so they can help with that. Or if you have breast cancer or uterine cancer, we can't be using essential oils that are aromatherapy, that are floral, because they have estrogen in them. So it's just understanding simple things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love your thirst for knowledge. That's something that's just been a great spark, because that's how I am too. I have an unquenched thirst for knowledge in this industry, and you have it too.
I profess to being a knowledge junkie. I really am. I don't read things unless I learn something from them. I don't read romance novels and autobiographies, that kind of stuff. I read medical books. It's a little crazy. So
no, it's not crazy to me. That makes sense to me.
Right. You get it.
Yes, I do. So let's think about, what is Monika's favorite thing you've learned, like, to implement? Is there like one thing that you just get really jazzed up about?
I really love being able to sit with a client, whether they have cancer or not, and really go through what their desire is for their hair or their skin or their nails or their body or whatever, to realistically put a schedule together for them. Like, I have a group of 17-year-old boys that I'm working on their acne, because now they have girlfriends. And I have a group of women that are getting married shortly, so we're working on body wraps and facials. I have cancer clients that think they need to cut off all their hair because, well, that's what happens. Well, no, not always. So let's just clean it up. And my request for you, your homework is to wear red lipstick and cha-cha earrings. So
love it.
Yeah. So let's just clean up your hair. I mean, I've had clients that have come in and said, you just have to cut my hair off because I don't want it to fall out. Well, they're on a different cocktail that may not make it fall out. And so I take great joy in saying, we don't have to do anything drastic right now. Let's just make you look really pretty and just have a great weekend, and then in a month or so, we'll revisit this. And then finding out, oh, my hair did not fall out. See, that's my job, So it's really about being educated enough to give information to clients for whatever reason and have them be happy with those results. Because, you know, you get clients come in and they want something totally out of the box. So my first question is, okay, what's going on in your life that you want to do this? Because it's not going to work. Let's do this instead. Because I have this theory that people in transition have a tendency to want to screw things up because they don't know. And it's the only thing they have control over at that time. So no is a complete sentence, and let's just work this out and then we'll kind of go from there. So that happens too.
Yeah. Oh, I just love listening to you talk. It's so awesome. So for all of the newbies out there, because we get lovely new massage therapists, estheticians, do a license, what advice could you possibly give them?
So when I talk to new people, because I'll have clients too that say, you know, my niece or my granddaughter wants to go to beauty school, what do you think? And my first thing, especially with estheticians and massage therapists, is you really have to decide what audience you want to play to. Do you want to be more spa or do you want to be more medical? Because there's two different avenues here. And there isn't any sense in wasting your time and money in an area that you have no interest in. Well, how do I know if I'm going to do that or not? Well, okay, ask yourself these questions. Do you like aromatherapy? Do you like working in the dark? Do you like to have things kind of soft and fluffy? That's spa. If you like everything light and bright and specifically crazy organized and the lights on and really no music, then you're more medical. So you have to get through the basics because they teach you enough to pass board. But when you get halfway through, you can start pursuing the avenue that you're really interested in.
I love that advice. That's beautiful.
Well, it's the same with you. You know, I've had massage therapists that they just do not. I mean, it's like if I listen to Enya one more time, I'm going to blow my brains out, you know? And you have to have all these smells in here and, you know, and then I've worked in a medical facility as well, and it just made me crazy because it's like the difference between cooks and bakers. You know, baking is very, very specific. You can't really elaborate too much, where cooking is just elaborate, you know. So that's my personality, and that's what I like better. Not that I can't do the other, because I have, but it's not something that I'm comfortable with every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people are the same way. You know, you either flourish in a certain environment or you just tolerate it.
Yeah. So I love kind of how you said all that, because there really are two distinct avenues that estheticians and massage therapists or cosmetologists can go down. And I think it's really cool that's an option.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It is.
It is.
And I also love the fact that your spa, it's kind of disguised as a spa, but it's also, there's some medical in there. There's a little medical happening there.
Yes, there's a lot, actually. A lot. But it's just in a softer environment. You know, we don't do injectables, we don't do lasers, that kind of high-powered stuff. A lot of the stuff that we do in here is preventative, so you don't have to get to that extreme. You know, I have young women coming in for facials and massage as well care, and they want to start in their late 30s or early 40s so they don't wake up when they're 50 years old and think, oh, my face looks like crap, I should have a facial, or my body's all in knots, maybe I need to get a massage. So yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Well, Miss Monika, thank you so much for your time. I know that you're a very busy lady.
As are you.
It happens.
Yeah.
Please give everybody your information. I'll also add it in text as well, but just so they can hear it from your words. How do people find you?
So the SPA number is 972-540-2278. We are at reception@spaesoteric.com, and our website is Spa Esoteric. We're also on Facebook. That's kind of where we're at. We're kind of everywhere. We're in
Nice.
downtown McKinney, right off the square, in a little Victorian house. So it's very comforting, and we have fabulous clients, and I have a wonderful staff that's very educated, and we just have great energy here. We really do.
I must agree to that energy in the staff. I've met them, and I must agree. They're exceptional.
Thank you.
Thank you so much again for taking time to talk with us.
It's my pleasure always, Amy. And we'll see you soon.
Yes.